Hello everyone. I decided to go live today because I got a message that I wanted to share. Um, it was pretty intuitive. I just wanted to put this out there, I set the intention for this to reach who it's meant to reach, whoever needs to hear this message right now. Um, will, eventually either stumble upon it, be interested in it, take everything that resonates and leave what doesn't. Make sure to practice your own discernment, and take everything that I'm saying with a grain of salt. But I just felt like this was important, and it's better to put it out there than to talk myself out of it and then regret it. Alright. So, as you see in the title of the video, it's called Warning, be very discerning at this time. Or, okay, straight. Alright. Yeah. The thing that I saw in my mind's eye was people who appear good, but they don't make you feel good. Like, they appear to be good, but they don't make you feel good. And I got the strength card. Usually the strength card is all about, fortitude, mental fortitude. Sometimes it can also symbolize, um, being grounded, somebody loyal, you know. However, in this case, because I also channel, based on the imagery on the cards, that's why I love my Lightseer deck so much. In the Lightseer deck, the strength card looks like this woman is half lion, half person. And actually, one of the reverse meanings of the strength card is don't let your lizard brain rule you over, you know? Um, so there's this emphasis on being strong. There's this emphasis on being kind, follow your heart, know what you know in your heart to be true, rather than all of the noise that you're seeing outside, especially when you have people around you. And actually, that's kind of what I was talking about yesterday too. Um, I'm hearing specifically, especially if you've had people that you've known for a long, long time, and suddenly you have people in your ear being like, "Oh no, but I just don't think that this person is good for you," or "I just don't think like." Ask questions. With what intention is this person saying what they're saying? Are they actually showing concern, or are they disguising that concern as something else? Are they trying to isolate you instead of actually helping you? And this I'm going to pull some cards. Some of you guys have been feeling that, or you've been having that little inkling like there's something wrong here, but you don't know how to put it into words. You don't know how to. And actually, I was playing Persona yesterday, and today I will continue playing it. But right now I'm playing Kamoshida's Palace, and if you know, you know. I don't want to spoil anything, but if you know, you know. Um, but spoiler warning for those that haven't played Persona, but basically his castle is based on a gym teacher that thinks that he's in a position of authority when in reality, like, so much so that he has like an entire palace built. Like, he thinks that the school is his palace, and he abuses this position of authority, and like puts people through the ringer. So if this resonates with you in some way, like if you feel like this is familiar for you in some way, maybe you like Persona, maybe you have been seeing clips of Persona, maybe the message itself resonates, Um but there's this strong emphasis on, yeah. Yeah, the Sun in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. Um there's a lot of almost like you'll be happy about something, and then this person or people, because it could be multiple people, could bring the mood down a lot, or like they could make them about themselves, or they could be putting you through like depressive periods where you can't quite place what's going on, you can't quite place what's wrong. um okay, what else, Spirit? Yeah, the Hangman. For some of you guys, this could be somebody like your boss. Um, for others of you, this could be somebody that is older than you. The Knight of Cups. And the Page of Swords. Okay. You are getting messages about this, either or you are, maybe for some of you, I'm specifically hearing that you get things like in your feed about this, or like you get warnings, or you know how sometimes like you'll be going through something and then you scroll on your social media, or you scroll on TikTok, or like Instagram Reels, and you'll see something relevant to that, and you'll be like, "Huh, this is exactly like something that's going like yeah, no. This is what this is giving. Like you guys are being warned. You guys are being like shown things. With the Page of Swords, it's usually like, leaning into curiosity. Uh, for some of you guys, this person could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or you could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You don't have to be. But like you've been okay. The Six of Cups. Yeah. Um. Yeah. More emphasis on what I said about. This is somebody that disguises manipulation as concern. Um. For some of you guys. Okay. Give me 1 second. The Magician in reverse. Yeah. More confirmation for the manipulation as concern. Like, no, I'm just worried about you, or or like you could tell them stuff about your childhood, and you could feel safe about it, but then like later on they kind of use it against you a little bit, type of situation here. um a lot of mind games involved as well. Okay, hold on. For some of you, not all of you. I hope that there isn't any, minors interacting with my content, but if there is, some of you guys could be minors, and this person could be like in their mid 20s or their late 20s or their like 30s to 40s even, and like this person, um either you are a minor or you've just become like a very young adult, and this person is like a full grown adult or more than that. I would be very careful. I would be very careful with um like, hold on. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse and Knight of Wands. Yeah, please be very careful. Um I don't know how much of this YouTube is going to block really, but GROOMING is significant. And the thing about that is that they will reposition themselves as being protectors. They will reposition themselves as being good, as like not harming anybody or doing things out of good faith. Um they will make you question the people around you. They will make you question the motives that those people around you have. Um this is somebody with the Knight of Wands. This is somebody that's very deliberate in the actions that they make. And if you're thinking that this might be accidental, it's not. If you're thinking like, no, but they wouldn't do that because like they're my friend and like we've been talking for a while and like they would never do that. And the thing is, with the Magician in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse, I don't think that this is accidental. I don't think that, like, because the Knight of Swords, you know, is somebody very impulsive, but the Knight of Swords paired with the Knight of Wands, um, is somebody very sneaky, does things in the shadows, instigates like conflict in the shadows too, but is very deliberate about the things that they do. They could, oh, black horses could be significant. Crows could also be significant because the thing about this deck is it uses swords as crows. Um, you could be working with Loki. You don't have to be. Um, your name could be Loki, I'm hearing, or you could have a pet named Loki or after Loki. But there is this emphasis of being careful around this situation, being careful around this authority figure. Um, okay, give me more spirit, please. Okay, temperance. Okay, well, again, usually when temperance comes out, that means Archangel Michael is present, or he is assisting in this situation in some type of way. Maybe you guys could be Archangel Michael devotees. I'm an Archangel Michael devotee myself. Um, and maybe you have been kind of praying, on this situation, or you've been asking for guidance on this situation or how to navigate this situation. Some of you guys could even just not be spiritual, but because of lineages and stuff, Archangel Michael, is your protector. Because the thing is, we still have guides and we still have protectors, sometimes based on our family trees, or sometimes just because we had, past life stuff where, like, we were either devoted to this deity, or, it can be as simple as our energy drew them to us. But there is this message of caution, around this situation, and to be very discerning, because there is, yeah. For, like, again, like I said, for some of you guys, this could be a work related situation. For others of you, this could have something to do with financial, ABUSE, sorry. Um, what else, Spirit? The Chariot, the King of Cups. Okay. Alright, T. The Four of Wands. Okay. Again, if not, if it's not, that there is, again, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be somebody you live with, somebody that you're married to. Oh God. Okay. All right, I'm putting a trigger warning on this live. This could be somebody you live with, somebody you're married to, somebody that you've shared a home with. But there's, I don't know, I don't like this energy, and I think for the sake of this video, I will make it 30 minutes. And I won't be taking free generals today. Oh God. The seven of cups. Okay. So this person has planted a lot of illusions. Regarding whatever this dynamic is, because God forbid it's actually a relationship, This is giving, it's definitely not a balanced situation at all. Somebody that, oh my gosh, did you guys hear the bird? I love how birds come to my window to kind of, you know. Hawks could be significant for some of you guys. What do you call those little ones that sound? I don't know, but they're the ones that say cheeseburger. Sorry, I've become so used to calling it cheeseburger. But yeah, no. This person realistically has it's it's like they just take and take and take and take and take, and like you give, and you're like, can you give me, something, can we do this, can we spend time together, and they just take and take and take and take. um but then they kind of flip it around whenever you bring it up, and they're like, and they're like, no, it's just that I feel like you don't give me the certain things that I need, or like, because they're very crafty in that way with their words, especially with the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Magician in reverse. Sometimes I'm being told that sometimes you'll go in circles around the matter. Um, okay. Again, water sign. You could be a water sign. You don't have to be. Page of Wands in reverse. Oh God. Dear God. Um, this person could have intentions of getting in your pants. Please don't let this person. Nope. Don't let this person, like, if you make sure that it's respectful and consensual, and make sure that like everybody has agreed, or that you know like, if they try to pressure you into doing things, uh block them immediately, and try and find people that you can trust, especially if you're a minor. If you're a minor, seek out an adult that can help you, even if it's an adult that you don't really get much, um like you guys don't get along very much. Please at least seek out somebody that can help you, or like a friend that you know is safe and healthy. But there's and okay, King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person could be like up there in like their 60s, their um their 50s, their 40s. Um this person could be actually using fake accounts a lot, or they have multiple emails where they kind of stalk people with the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. Um, Something about them, kind of like, okay, there is, okay, if it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't take it. Something about them making fake accounts on people that you trust identities, to kind of like make themselves look like they're the one protecting you, but that's not the case at all. Okay. Yeah, no. Ten of Cups. Yeah, surround yourself with community. Community is very important, especially because somebody healthy is not gonna want for you to stay away from people. They're uh, obviously, like, if somebody is actively hurting you, um, if someone's actively hurting you, then that's a different story. However, people are very complex, and I feel like ultimately we make our own decisions, minus if you're a minor and you're in this type of situation, because I feel like in that case, adults do need to step in. However, I do feel like in this case, remember that somebody that loves you and somebody that cares about you will not need to isolate you from your entire support system for you to kind of like, for example, are they asking you things like, oh, why are you spending so much time with so and so? Why aren't you spending time with me? And like the other person, your, like, for example, your friend will literally be telling you, hey, I do not like this person because I feel like they're isolating you, or I feel like there's something wrong there. And then you tell the other person because, like, obviously you're worried about that, so you tell them, right? And they start telling you like, oh, it's just they don't like me because I see right through them. That type of energy. Be so careful. Be so careful with people like this. The people that reposition themselves to look like they are trying to take care of you, when in reality they have other intentions. Because somebody that is genuine will never take away your own autonomy to make decisions. They will never get passive aggressive with you if you decide to do otherwise. They will never threaten to leave. They will never threaten to leave. You know? Somebody that truly loves and cares about you is going to be like, look, I don't like this conversation or this person, but I will be here for you. And especially if you have other friend groups, because everybody has different friend groups, right? If you have other friend groups and then your other friends are catching up on these people or this person's like what they're doing, especially people that have been through similar situations too, please be careful out there, because people like this are very, very conniving. um Surround yourself with community. Don't isolate. Whatever you do, don't isolate. If you have to lie to this person, if you have to lie to this person, do it. Do it. Because somebody that is healthy, somebody that isn't toxic, is not going to be angry at you if it's something that you need to do to be safe. I promise you. And I know this from experience myself. I promise you. Somebody that is healthy for you will never be angry at you, will never lash out at you, will never make you question yourself, will never make you feel that you're this, that, and the other. Pay attention to how often you cry about this person. Pay attention how often you you feel bad around this person. Pay attention to, if you're near this person, do your morals change? Do you become a different person? Do you feel like you need to be somebody else? Do you feel like you need to appease this person in order for things to be okay all the time? Alright. Five of Swords in reverse. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, let's go! Yeah. Yeah, no, I do be popping off. Oh, we got the Lovers card. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Um, this is somebody that holds grudges. This is somebody that's very spiteful. Like, it's giving you fucking made me drop my school lunch in kindergarten, and now you're fucked forever. That's what this is. Thank you. Alright. Dude, God forbid people change. God forbid people do better. Okay. Emperor in reverse. Okay. Again, this could be a person in a position of authority. Like I said, it could be work related. It could be somebody that's, has influence of some kind. Um, chess could be significant, or chess pieces could be significant. Black and white chess pieces. Um, the Ace of Wands, Three of Cups. All right. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that's um it's giving somebody that uses people around them to intimidate. Like, if you it's like my way or the highway, and if you try and contradict what I'm saying, or you step up against me in any way, shape, or form, uh you are getting pitted against. This is what this is giving. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Again, more emphasis on the financial ABUSE. The Empress upright. This could be a mother for some of you guys. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. It could also be that this comes from mother wounds that they have. Like, honestly, with full disrespect, I don't really care about this other person's wounds. Okay, there we go. Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, it showed up upright the first time when I had shuffled it first, and now it's showing up reversed. So not only is this person inherently malicious in the actions that they partake in, but also they are they let their emotions get the better of them. Okay, King of Pentacles, upright. Hello. Hello. Bro. Alright. Four of Cups in reverse. Magician in reverse again, bro. Hold on. I be thinking. Hello? Why is YouTube dying? The way I'm getting hella interference at the moment. Can we please? Can we please like? Can YouTube? Can YouTube like chill for like a second? Holy shit! Are we back? Oh my god, yeah, we're back. Thank goodness. Okay. It could also be my internet. Because usually around this time it'll start acting up really weirdly. Because mundane before magic. But yeah, no, this person. And it's like okay. With the magician, I also associate the universe with the magician. So, and the like Four of Cups, like the hand of divinity, trying to like, give you opportunities and stuff like that. So I feel like their guides or the universe has given this person opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to kind of like do things right and get to a better path. But it's almost like this person is in the mindset of, well, I'm already bad, so what's the point in being good or doing good or being a better person if I can just be worse? And so it's this kind of energy where it's like, instead of taking the chances at healing or working on themselves or um finding inside them what's like not, like what causes them to do the things that they do, they will lash out. Sorry, they will lash out, like either verbally, through actions, through emotions. Some of these people could even like, what's the word I'm looking for? It like, I speak Spanish too, so it's a bit hard sometimes to kind of, yeah. Well, good thing this card came out, the Three of Swords, because it put the word that I was looking for. Like, some of these people could make it so that you'll tell them about a vulnerability or insecurity that you have, and they'll poke at it and either use it against you, um, find information. Ooh, ew, what the fuck? For some of you guys, this person could have, like, I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna say it anyway. This person could have contacted people from your past to get information of you so they could hurt you further. Not for everybody, but, for whoever this resonates. Okay. Alrighty. Well, actually, I went over how long I said I was gonna be on for, because I was gonna be on for like 30 minutes, and it's going to be 40 minutes. So I'm just going to quickly pull from my Moonology deck, and I'm gonna give like whoever's watching advice on how to navigate through this situation. You know, especially if you're a minor. Like I said, I would rather minors steer clear away from my content, because honestly, as somebody that had unrestricted access to the internet, um, tarot can also be very addicting and sometimes anxiety inducing. So I would rather minors steered clear, but if if this is something that can help you, if this is something that, can guide you out of that situation, by all means. Um, but let's see. Okay. What advice do you have, Spirit, for whoever is watching this reading? Nothing is yet set in stone. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy, actually, because I was thinking about that phrase. Um, okay. What else do you have, Spirit, for whoever's watching this? Okay. Adjustments are required. So you got mutable moon and third quarter moon, and you also got your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. Ah, holy shit. Sorry. It's just I'm thinking about like hold on. You could be a Capricorn moon, you don't have to be, but you could be. You could also either be a Taurus moon, you could be what's another fixed sign? Any fixed sign, if this resonates. You don't have to specifically be, but okay, what else? Don't let pride get in your way. Okay. For someone specific, you struggle a lot with asking for help. You struggle a lot with asking for help. And sometimes you don't want to seem like you're taking up too much space. But in this case, it is imperative that you put your pride aside and you ask for help in the situation because um we are human and we do need community, and there is this emphasis on you surrounding yourself in community during this time. I don't like that. A time to give rather than take. Okay, so whenever I get the card of a time to give rather than take, I would say this applies to with full moon in Virgo. You could also be a Virgo. You don't have to be. Um, something about Virginia. Uh, virtue, virtues. Goats could be significant. Rams could also be significant. But a time to give rather than take usually means give it to yourself. Don't take away from yourself. Um, nurture yourself. Be kind to yourself. I'm also hearing and specifically being told to say that this can be avoidable. This can be avoidable. Like, this is not something that, like how some people say, like, oh, you were meant to go through this specifically. No. Especially if it's situations like this where, like, people can step in and like, you can find help and this can be avoided. But it's imperative that you surround yourself in community. Um, listen to what your intuition is saying. Listen to your gut. Um, if you know you have people around you that have proven to you that they care for you, that they respect your autonomy, that they respect the way in which you go about doing things. Lean onto those people. Don't lean onto the people that like sow doubt into you, like make you question people that you've known your entire life. Because those are the people that want to hurt you. Like 100%. Um the people that reposition themselves as being holier than thou, you know? Yeah, new moon in Aries. It's time to take action and surrender to the divine. I do feel like regardless, like this is not like I don't want to fearmonger. Um Regardless of what happens, you will be protected throughout this situation. Ooh. Oh my god. Yeah, no, you have a very strong spirit team. um, with a lot of presence and very heavy. Alright. Step out of your comfort zone with the North Node. Work through your fears with New Moon in Scorpio. This person could be a Scorpio. Um, or you could be a Scorpio. Or they could have Scorpio placements in their chart. Again, because they just kept mentioning water signs, water signs, water signs. Like, the whole fucking time in the reading. Um, okay. Expect powerful change. Um, and a new romantic cycle begins with a new moon in Libra. What the fuck? Okay. Um, to kind of like finalize it, I feel like there's a lot of emphasis on shadow work and what you know to deserve and what you don't deserve to be going through, you know. Um, Knowing that you deserve more out of your, relationships and friendships, knowing that you deserve community, knowing that you know your worth, you know. Um, you could have a person in your life that's a Libra or has Libra somewhere in their chart that is really balanced, that is helping you through this, or kind of talking you through this process, or is there for you. If not a Libra, it could just mean that they're very balanced, very grounded. Um all right. Okay. All right. So my thoughts are starting to get muddled, and that's how I usually know it's time to end it. So I'm gonna leave it here, and I hope this helps whoever is meant to come across it. Again, I said the intention that whoever needs to find this reading and see it, will see it, and they will take it. But I felt called to do this reading, as my readings are, the whole purpose for me doing these things still is because I want to at least help out in some way collectively. All right. Everybody, thank you for tuning in the live, whether it's now or after. And I will be seeing you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And